So we'll bring up everything else, and I'm going to select the base control and the base of the lamp, and I'm going to group parent those. So object parent. And now when I grab this, it should grab, yep, all the IK. And now we just have to go and assign different things to different bones. We can actually switch this out so you can visually see what's happening. So I would grab the armature lower bone. We don't want the lower bone. Actually, you know, let me go back. Oh, we're in pose mode. Kind of help. Okay, so now we have the base swivel. I can select, but it's easier to just use that child of, and we want this to be the base bone. Where's, oh yeah, gotta select armature, and then we gotta select base bone, and it's gonna pop, so just hit synth inverse and it'll go back. We'll do the same with the bottom pin, child of, armature, base bone, set inverse, and we're good to go with that. Now we'll grab the arm, child of, this is going to be armature, but this will be the lower arm bone, set inverse, do the same with this one, child of, armature, lower arm bone, set inverse, we'll grab the pin, do the same thing, child of, armature, lower arm bone, set inverse, and then we'll go to elbow. Elbow is attached to the elbow bone. Do the same thing with the pin. And then upper arm, armature, upper arm bone, set inverse, get the other side. And then this will just attach to the neck. Same with this. And then for the head, we'll come in and get the bulb. Okay, pretty sure I got everything. Oh, and I'm just gonna just parent these all together. Parent object. Okay, so now if I select the, oh, I got everything to the bulb, but it'll still work. I'm gonna take the bulb and assign that. So basically you just have to group it and assign it. I have the bulb, but it's not going to make a difference. And head bone, and then what we want to do, the last one we want to do is to add the lamp. So you use the technique from the previous one, just add the lamp and parent the lamp to the head bone. Okay, so let's see if this all works. So if I move up and down, you see the head responds in that way. If I go back and forth, it responds, and I'm hitting Control Z and undoing this to make sure that everything goes back, but at this point we're pretty well good to go. And then I can grab the IK, and you can see that moves up and down. And then if I grab the control, it rotates around, back and forth. So we can do swinging, and then if we move the base, it's going to move everything except for the head. And then you just want to be careful. You see how it's kind of bending in on itself. And now you're good to animate. The last thing I would do is I'd go through and I would select all the elements that that you're not going to select at all, and go through and turn those all off. And then things you want to leave on is the head IK target, the camera if you want to move that. The bulb we don't need, the base swivel we don't need. Under the base there's a bunch of things. So we have the base control, the arm IK target that we want to keep, and then there's also the head IK. So you can go through and just turn on and off and lock different ones to kind of get everything set up. And that's, yeah, so we just have the arm IK target, and everything below that, we don't want to select any of the bones. So now at this point, the only thing I can select is the base, the control, the IK, and the other IK, and then if I add the bolt, that was it, and that's all you need to animate. So this concludes this tutorial.